Hey world, Demon Slayer here. And with that, we are at the final part already. There only is one more thing to do for shiny Screamtail over here, and that is becoming the Paldea champion. And therefore obtaining the Paldea champion ribbon. Let's go. Just a quick look once again. This is shiny Screamtail. Over here you see its maxed out stats and also its moveset. Fight 1. Alright. Up to a good start in terms of the damage potential over there, because never underestimate Pachirisu. That Pokemon has won the Pokemon World Championship before. I'm not kidding. Look it up, it's true. But also, yeah, sadly we got paralyzed over there, and that's not a status condition we want to have. So therefore, just a quick heal up. Up next, this is a Bug-type Pokemon, and surprisingly enough, Screamtail knows Flamethrower. Time to Terra Crystallize for the first time. Look at that beautiful animation though. Also, by the time you will see this video, the Pokemon World Championships are just 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away. Are you as hyped as I am? Because I am hyped as F. I got to remember the Pokemon World Championships right there, because this stage, this setting right over here, always, because I think it's now 2 years ago, back when the Pokemon World Championships were at Japan, there actually was a friend of mine and he got pretty far into the tournament. Let's just leave it at that. I might tell this story another time, but yeah, therefore seeing this place always reminds me of a great Pokemon World Championship back in Japan. Up next, we will see a very interesting move in my opinion, because Screamtail got this attack called Supersonic Beam, and its base power is actually 140. And just as a comparison, Hyper Beam, you know, the OG Hyper Beam, that's from Red and Blue, which like one-hit KO'd everything, that's a 150 base power attack. Pretty tough fight right here at the end, but Screamtail managed to win. Awesome. And with that, one fight done and 3 more to come. Alright. This is a trainer we already met at the Ribbon Master series with Space Fox, which I'm still backstage working on right now in like editing and stuff. Yeah, therefore her team was no surprise. And let's see how it goes. So without the Terra Crystallize, Screamtail is a Psychic and Fairy dual type monster. Therefore, she is able to easily resist all of these Psychic attacks coming from her monster over there. She is using some setup moves and we are just trying to sweep everything. So by switching in an Ice type next, this is another great showcase for the most surprising move of Screamtail, which is Flamethrower. Due to its ability, this Pokemon has no weakness at all, and therefore we are just going to attack it with our strongest moves while Terra Crystallize. Flamethrower as another great coverage option over there. Also, it has almost no HP left and therefore no substitute this time around, and nice and easy 2-hit KO by Flamethrower over there. This is her ace Pokemon already, and I am pretty sure that she will Terra Crystallize it into a poison type, and therefore we are going to attack with a psychic move next. Oh well, it's going to protect again, like a good VGC player. So, we are going to attack with a Psychic type move now. Pretty dangerous attack by being super effective over there, but Screamtail is actually kinda bulky. Although I optimized its stats into special attack and speed. But yeah, it's pretty bulky on its own and therefore no problem in surviving this very effective attack. And that's it, a clean 2-hit KO. 2 fights done and therefore 2 more to come. Oh yeah, this trainer again. So, one of her Pokemon is her Zoroark using the Trickster ability. And yeah, I wasn't sure whether or not that's the real Gengar or that's the Zoroark again. As it turns out, it's the Zoroark again using Trickster. Therefore, the Psychic type attack, which would have been super effective against Gengar, is not very effective against Zoroark for being a Dark type, and so we opted to use a Fairy type move instead, because Fairy type is very effective against Dark type. So her Gengar will be her ace Pokemon up last. But next up we got a Poison type over there, and that's a nice and easy one-hit KO for our trusty shiny Screamtail. As I said last fight, Screamtail on its own is a pretty bulky Pokemon and therefore also resisting this very effective Steel type attack. We got another Dark type Pokemon coming up next, and therefore I realized it was now the time to Terra Crystallize. Clean one-hit KO. Awesome. And just like last time, she also got Skyzer as well, and Skeezer, by being 4 times weak against fire, just another great target for our unsuspected Flamethrower over there. So up next will be the real Gengar, this time around no Trickster ability. This is a poison type Pokemon, therefore Psychic type would have been very effective. But sadly she is going to Terra Crystallize and not into poison type but into the ghost type instead. So let's see how that goes. Shiny Screamtail already pretty low on HP, that's the problem. And sadly that's it. Wasn't able to resist another super effective attack right there. It's no huge deal. Just a quick switch out for Tyrann over here to finish up the fight. With that, we are at the final fight of the Paldea Top 4 tournament. And to be honest, I really hope to battle against the Dragon type trainer once again, because that would have been awesome with the Fairy type. But instead it was top champ again, so yeah, top champ time over here. Her ace is a poison type and therefore we are going to use Psychic type moves for super effective damage. Ooh, light screen, this is going to be a pain. Man, another Protect. So many VGC players. Alright, it got a Ghost type move for coverage over there, so that's a bit dangerous. And therefore we are going to Terra Crystallize out of the Psychic type by becoming a Mono Fairy type instead. More VGC strats over there. So now light screen is down, therefore our special attacks are back to their normal damage potential, and yeah, that's a clean 2-hit KO right there. She decides to send out another Ice type Pokemon as well. And you guessed it, great time to show up a Fire type attack. She also got a Dragon type on her team as well, and since we are already Terra Crystallized into Fairy type over here, that's a nice and clean one-hit KO. Awesome. We are entering the final fight. Oh no. But the final stage of this fight, let's say it that way. And finishing off up until her ace with another clean one-hit KO. And now it's time for the final Pokemon standing in the way of Shiny Screamtail and me on becoming Ribbon Masters. And yeah, that's King Gambit. Not a Pokemon I want to see right here, because it got huge damage potential because of its ability, and even more so because of its Steel type. Let's see how that goes. This is a pretty scary fight over here. All right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, look at that. Down to 1 HP. What to do now? Heal up or risk it? Going for the risky strats right there. Let's see how it goes. Oh, that's close. Yeah, no way it's going to... Oh! Oh my god. Alright, so there was no way it was going to... Holy! There was no way it was going to survive that, because it was down to 1 HP already. But as you just saw, oh, how beautiful is that? As you just saw, it just kept on. It just kept on. Wow, I'm so amazed. I'm actually kind of speechless. Wow. Yeah, that was a moment. That was a moment right there, for sure. And with that, we have done it. Shiny Screamtail became the Paldea champion, and therefore, with all of the 3 available ribbons, now is officially a ribbon master of her own.